What's going on YouTube? My name is Dogman the Hero, and welcome back to One Day at a Time, my Minecraft survival experience. It's been a minute since I actually sat down in this world and recorded an episode. Now, don't think that means I haven't been playing in this world. I have. I've been doing some other things over at my quarry, just kind of chipping away at that to gather resources, and scheming up some ideas. First idea is actually for the farm that I want to build today. And I'm just gonna go around and say it, I want to build a big old bone meal farm. Because bone meal is just one of those resources that you generally want to have in massive quantities. And I might have mentioned this in the last episode. I don't remember because, like I said, it's been a while. Let me go check and see if I got rid of my old system. Yeah, so you can see I used to have the double chest with the composter sitting over here. But I want to make an automatic bone meal farm. And I think I know the perfect way to do it is actually to make a cactus farm. Because I see other YouTubers building the like classic cactus farm, and I don't know who made it first. I will try to find a video on it so you guys can follow like a proper tutorial, but it is kind of like a simple system. Did I storm my ground again? It's been a while since I played on this, so there we go. I forgot what. Oh yeah, I'll try to find a video on it to link, but it's basically like you have the cactus sitting on sand, which I actually need to double check and make sure that I have enough of. And then you take it and you just put some fences so when the cactus grows, it immediately breaks. And actually, I need a sign. Now the reason I'm over here at this odd gravel pile, which I dubbed the Great Gravel Mountain. I was originally going to have that be like the number of episodes, I'm torn. I'm torn between wanting to have it be the number of episodes I've done in this world, and every episode I just pop over to it and place down another piece of gravel, or having it be a representation of my subscriber count, so every subscriber is a piece of gravel. But honestly, I think I might just do... what am I looking in here? Signs would be here. I swear I had one already existing. Oh, there's a hanging sign. Did I only have the hanging sign? I might have only had the hanging sign. But that's fine, I can work with the hanging sign, because we'll just take some of these bamboo planks and use them to hang it up. Yeah, I think I'm going to have it be the number of episodes I've done in this world. But I realized that was a very bad place to have it, so I'm moving it. And then we're going to go place down our 17 pieces. And I'm going to try my hardest to actually remember to come over to it and place it down. It hasn't grown? Is it supposed to be 4 dark oak saplings? I swear it is, but I'm going to place it over here. I feel like this is a good place to have the Great Gravel Mountain. So we're just gonna say Great Gravel. Nope, doesn't fit. Okay, we're just gonna call it the GGM, Great Gravel Mountain. 17 pieces. No, I think it's IEI. That doesn't look right either. Pieces? Have I ever mentioned that I'm really bad at spelling? And then we're just gonna, from the sign, 2, 3, that works. You just kind of gotta go with like a random shape, I feel like. And then we need 2 more, which we'll put here and here. And any oddities will be fixed as we continue expanding this mountain. Look at it. Glorious. But yeah, so I want to build a cactus farm because I see people make these cactus farms and they fill up super fast, and it's like it's more cactus than you could ever need. But cactus goes into a composter just fine. So you can just toss it into the you can just toss a composter into your cactus farm, and when the bone meal fills up, you'll still have a cactus farm. I think chests are on the very far end. Yes. And 12? 16 chests is probably enough. I want like 2 for... Let's see, so I want 4 chests to actually hold any cactus. And then 12 chests of bone meal is probably more than I'll ever need. Unless I want to build something out of bone blocks. No, my hoppers are over here. And those hoppers. 14 hoppers will hopefully be enough. With how I plan to interlace the chests, but we could just make some more. I really should have put chests and hoppers and iron all next to each other. I gotta rethink this storage system and how I've got everything laid out. I know I need to expand it by going underground at some point, but definitely gonna need to rework it at some point as well. Let's see, 12 more hoppers, perfectly fine. There we go. Actually, almost out. Where did I store my cactus now? It should be... no. It should be over near the plants. There we are. Cactus. Sand. Do I have enough sand? You know, I'm gonna pause and get everything gathered, and then I'll be back. Alright, we are back. And I've gathered up... Zombies, I don't have time for you. See, this is why I usually play on peaceful, but now that I have an iron farm, I can't do that. This is a little close to my tree farm, but I think that's actually kind of a good thing. And there's a... because I think this will be a pretty good spot to build my cactus farm. And I've gathered what I think I'll need. And I actually want to build the storage system first. Just to make sure and verify the number of hoppers that I'm going to need. And because I'm not entirely sold on how you actually place all of the cactus stuff. So what I'm thinking is, so we'll have basically an interlaced system of double chests, kind of like I had down in the unstackable item or random item filter storage from my actual... no, that's not supposed to be a hopper. From my proper storage system. So we're just gonna like... I want to use the term daisy chain. I don't know if I'm quite using that in the right context, or if it makes sense here. But yeah, so we're just gonna kind of... I'm sticking with it. We're gonna daisy chain these chests and hoppers together for a while. But then here, instead of another daisy chain, is where I'm gonna go back one, and it's... Did I bring... I think I forgot to bring any scaffolding blocks. I need to go get those real quick. We'll just grab some dirt. I guess I could have just mined the dirt. I'm gonna be mining a lot of the dirt, but it's... whatever. Did I have a dirt? I did. I wasn't sure if dirt was one of the items that I actually put in a bulk storage filter, because I know... What? Wait, you can break those by flying into them? That's awesome. Well, let's just fix that then, I guess. There we go. Problem solved. Okay. So now is where we're going to do. No, not like. Yeah, I'm misthinking actually. That's going down to the bottom. That's fine. Because here is where we want to have our hoppers, or I should say our composters. And then these will be the chests that hold the cactus and filter the cactus. And then, just like before, we're going to daisy chain it together for a layer. So that it will be... So that if we need it, it's just a bit more bulk storage. So when the bone meal fills up, we'll have 2 double chests of cactus and room for expansion if need be. Now, there'll be a small storage bin around here, but the actual big thing, and it's... I hate Minecraft rain. Because this'll be... Oh, I don't have... So this'll be the start of our actual cactus farm. And then I want to go... It doesn't have to be massive, but I think I do want it to be kind of big. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7 feels about right to me. And I might not have enough bricks to actually build this now, but, you know, it's fine. Let's see how... Yes, I'm a god gamer, because that's totally a hard thing to do. So that'll be the brick marking the edge. And then we'll do... Did I count that one? Yes, 7. Maybe 9 would be better, though? 9 could be better. 9 might be better. Let's do 9. Because I want a lot of bone. Because what if I want to make an automatic tree farm in the future? So 1, 2... And actually, yeah, I think 9 is the ideal size, because I think that means once we lay in the water, definitely means I'm going to need more stone bricks. I might need to even go smelt up more smooth stone. I'm an idiot. Okay, that might have been mildly impressive. Both that I managed to miss this platform and that I actually hit that edge. Let's see. Because that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Which means when I put a water bucket in each corner, the water buckets should smoothly flow over the hoppers. And I guess I don't need a line of hoppers back here. I just need the ones leading to the middle and beyond to carry them out. But, I already made all the hoppers. I might as well use them. Oh yeah, and I wanted to have face cam in this video, but I'm still having a bit of issue figuring it out. I'm kind of wondering if Filmora's actually going to keep working for what I want it to be, because I'm not so positive on that aspect anymore. I think maybe I might want to try another recording software, but I'm familiar with Filmora at this point, so I worry. So we'll just make a temporary infinite water source there. And that should leave every bit of water except the one in the very middle covered. once we do this part. Which should mean I should be able to throw in any item, and it'll just get sent to that hopper, and it'll actually be in this chest, or no, sorry, be down here, because that's how that works. I think that other chest and hopper, was it a chest or a hopper that I guessed down there? Now, oh wait, there's something I forgot that I'm actually going to need. You need string, I think, to put the first layer of, sand on, don't you? Because the sand won't just float by its... Okay, I'm actually going to look up a tutorial for one of these things. Alright, so, I did a bit of research, and I found a tutorial by the YouTuber, I think it's pronounced Trilliums, on the, like, simple cactus design. I don't know who first, like, coined this design, but I thought you had to have the first layer of sand floating. Apparently you don't. And maybe... Now, to be fair, in his design, each of the layers is its own, like, completely self-contained thing. Like, they don't have any interaction between them. So, maybe that'll cause issues, and maybe this isn't gonna be... Actually, those aren't safe. Maybe this isn't gonna be as efficient as I would prefer, but I think it's gonna be fine. At least it's at a point where I'm willing to give it a try, because it doesn't need to be, and I lost one, it's down in my composter chest now. It doesn't need to be hyper efficient, you know. It just needs to work, and I think this will work, so I'm willing to give it a try. I am going to add in some unnecessary fences, because I want to have... So in his tutorial, he shows it as like, oh, and as like when you build these layers, you build them completely self-contained. You're not going to have one layer sitting on top of another. There's going to be a solid floor between. I don't want to do that. I want to try and stack it like I've seen in like Mumbo Jumbos. Because that's kind of the design I'm trying to replicate, but I don't just want to go to the video where he first builds it, like copy what he did block for block. Because it's not an official tutorial video. So it feels more weird when I copy a design from like an actual... I don't know, it just feels weird to me trying to copy a design that somebody made for an actual world rather than a tutorial. Tutorials I'll steal from all day, but like an actual world, that feels weird to me. But yeah, so I think we've got this now. So now what you do, that you've got the fences in place, is you just, you get stuck in the water because you're swimming for some reason. You just place in the cactus. And when it grows, it'll hit the fence, which will break it. It should fall into the water, which will carry it down to the composters, which will give us hecka tons of bone meal. At least that's the plan. And I think we'll leave it running for a bit with just this first layer before I try to add another layer on there. Especially because the way I built it, it might be too compact and cause issues. I might need to make it bigger if I want to actually have the layers stacked on top of each other. Let's just get up like that. Take a nap. I'm getting sick of that thunderstorm. So the cactus should grow, break on the fences, and fall into the water. At least most of the time it should fall into the water. I think with every kind of cactus farm, you should expect some loss when you're building them. Simply like just due to the nature of a cactus farm. I swear I lost another fence. Did I not? But yeah, I'm gonna pause and see if this idea is gonna work. And then we'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. And I went ahead and added in the second layer to see if that would increase things or if I would need to figure something else out. to actually have multiple layers of these. But while I've been doing that, and after going AFK for a bit, I've heard a couple pieces of cactus pop off. Less than I expected. Apparently cactus does have a slower growth rate than I expected. But the idea is kind of just that this will kind of tick away and just, it's a passive Bonemeal farm. At the end of the day, that's all it's supposed to be. And in that time, I don't think we made any Bonemeal from it. Because I just, ow. Because we need to sleep, that's why. Also I did some tick sprints to try to gauge efficiency, and I did that like 4 times without a piece, but it has been going since then, and I've been hearing a couple pieces pop off, so hopefully that'll go. But regardless of whether or not this thing works, I think the best way to kind of stress test it is to actually just start working on the exterior. That's what I brought most of the stone bricks here for, was for exterior building versus like actually working on the like, it's not just framework. All my builds need to look at least somewhat decent. And I'm just gonna, I don't know if cactuses need light to grow, and I plan to leave the top on this open anyway, but just for my peace of mind, I mean, because I'm not entirely sold on how the glow squid mechanics work, I think they have to have blocks over their head, but I could be wrong. I'm just going to put some torches in here before we get work on the full, exterior. I'm still, Jesus! What the heck is... Okay, clearly I need to work on an exterior barrier just to keep the damn riffraff out. But yeah, so I'm gonna go lay the foundations of this, and I will be back once once those have been laid out. All right, we are back again, and honestly, foundation's looking pretty solid at the moment. I'm still debating on maybe expanding the farm out a bit, because it just doesn't seem like the whole time, granted, it's not a long time, it's like less than 30 minutes I've been working on this, but I've maybe heard like 1 or 2 more, and I don't even think we've got a single piece of bone meal yet. I haven't been able to see if one of the things on the top went off, though. I also realized I forgot to get anything to use for the door, so I might want to go leave and do that. I'm also wondering, I had brought these bone blocks to kind of use, kind of like I did with the iron farm or the copper bolt times, to show like, hey, this is the bone meal farm. But I'm not too sure if that's going to work with the size this thing is at. Because if we did it like there, maybe we go 1, 2, 3 out. So it's in the corners. And then if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe this could work, because then that's... maybe this will work. Okay, yeah. Actually, no. I think this will work out pretty well. Okay, I had my doubts, but after seeing the bone box placed in, I think that actually could add... Yeah. I think that is kind of a good... They kind of contrast a bit with the stone bricks. It's not like the copper or even the iron, where they kind of melded in once you surrounded them. But I think that is a good look. Let's build in the whole first wall and see. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I'm going with that. I think that's a good thing. And then we'll just do torches there, and same on the inside, there and there. Just so we've got some light in here. And that's also important. Ooh, saw another thing go off. Yeah, I'm gonna try AFKing at this for like I have dinner soon. Maybe I should AFK while I'm at dinner and see if we get any bone meal and how much we actually get. It is working. This is kind of what I was after, was just the passive, like... The thing I'm noticing, though, because of how the farm is right now, I missed my freaking jump. I'm trying to get to look at the composters. You'll see only this one has filled up. Now, this one has a bit, but that's because I manually input some seeds that I got into this chest. So, it is working. It is filling up. But it's maybe not going as fast as I wanted it would. I think I just had a stroke there for a second. It's maybe not working as fast as I would like it to. But maybe that's fine. It's kind of a, like, how much does it really need to go for? But another important thing is lighting up the interior here so we don't get a ton of mobs spawning in it. And that is mildly infuriating that the bones don't line up on all sides. Would have preferred if they did. Definitely, though, I am going to need more stone bricks to decorate the outside of this build. Because, like, technically it's working. The farm is working. I want to expand it up a bit more. I'm not sure how tall you can go with these things before the efficiency just stops being a factor and now you're losing more cactus because of how tightly compacted it is. Because I think that is a factor. Is... see if I can land on here. These cactus have a higher chance of getting lost to these ones than just these ones by themselves. And I think that's why the tutorial I looked at did have them layered differently, and maybe I'll try moving to that. I kind of just want to see how these two layers function on their own before I decide what I want to do. And maybe it would be efficient to have, like... But I would have to change it a bit. Or keep this, because at the moment my plan is, like, once we get to this chest here, going to, like, this block. So I'd still be able to open the chest and then going outward. But it's gonna be a bit before I'm positive of that. But I do think it is working so far. I'm not too sure. I think 3 blocks between is good for bones. Using bone blocks in this build is definitely going to be interesting because it's one of the times, very similarly with the iron farm, where the thing that I am farming is also the decoration block. So the first test of the farm is just decorating the building for the farm. I love Minecraft for that reason. Like, oh, I need more bones for my, this is the first time I'm using bone blocks in a project. I wonder, how efficient my bone farm will be. It's a very interesting, no, I guess you would say layer. Layer didn't feel like the right word there for a second, but I guess that would be the right one. Maybe not even, maybe it's not the right word. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Gosh dang it. Okay, we'll just use some stone bricks to build up, for goodness sake. Or no, I still have my staircase over there. I think I've mentioned that I'm bad at this game, but I don't want to... Before, when I had my original version of this world, when I started doing some Pokemon videos, which is what I'm doing right now with my Insurgents Type Switcher, I kind of stopped doing Minecraft and just went all in on Pokemon, and I don't want to do that with this world, because I want to be doing both types of videos simultaneously, and kind of buffer the upload schedule so that I'm doing one and then I'm doing the other. Wait, am I... Holy crap, I'm actually already out of stone bricks. This is 6 stacks. God damn it! I'm bad at the game, but I'm not that bad. Yeah, that is 6 stacks of stone brick. Like, I have more smooth stone, but I just thought 6 stacks would get me farther. Oh. Okay, we are like 2 more cactus away. That's another reason I wanted this to be a cactus farm, was I know cactus are very, they fill up composters most of the time. Like, if I head down and I go get... Ooh, maybe I shouldn't. Because well, we'll get the 4. And I just go put that in the double chest. We should see that basically all of this will make progress on the composters. Yeah, and there's our first piece of bone meal. So yeah, this farm is working. It might not be as efficient as it could be. I definitely need to, like, look into that. But it is working. We have gotten a piece of bone meal that is mostly just from this farm. So, yeah. Oh wait, maybe the shulker box would be in the way. Okay, now. I need to decorate this more before I can use it as a video thumbnail. So let's see. For one, I definitely need... And just because I know I'm going to use a lot of this, let's get a different shulker box, actually. You might notice I've got some empty slots there. Those are over at my quarry, I'm pretty sure, still. Let's just get a shulker box full of cobblestone, and we'll go toss it in the auto smelter. Which does mean I'm gonna have to be saddled over here for a second, but I can pause that and basically go AFK while I let all this fill up. I need to put some more fuel in this thing soon. And well, that drains. Until we have like at least a stack in there, it's not worth running it. Let's go use the stone that we already have to make some more stone bricks. Here we are. And it's like basically all of it, which I'm fine turning into... I know I have some stone brick storage, but I think it's also just... it's kind of convenient to have all of these gathered. And we might need some more bone blocks at some point too. But those will be a bit less required and a bit easier to come by. So let's... Technically, it's an odd number though, so I don't want to run it yet. Yeah. I really do need to figure out how to make this part a bit more efficient, the loading system. Because if I gotta remember where they're at. Come down here, just loads into the chest and I flick the lever to run it. Maybe could make that more efficient if I really tried. I know I have that Mumbo Jumbo video saved where he goes over how like the comparator loading things work. And maybe I need to retrofit that into the design. But at the moment, I'm fine just kind of going AFK for a second and letting this drain. So I'll be back. Alright, we are back again, and yeah, honestly, I'm liking that a lot more than what it was before. Definitely still needs work. I went ahead and worked on the back part of it. I want to keep working on the like building as a whole. But I think I want to hold off making too much more progress on it, and honestly, most of it might be off camera until I know for certain whether or not this is going to work the way I'd hoped. I heard it pop off at least one more time while I was working on it, and yeah, this is almost full again. That one's going to basically stagnate. I haven't been looking for when any of the ones at the top might have been... Okay. I saw a couple. I couldn't see if it got lost. I saw it pop, but I didn't see if it fell on one of the other cactuses. Let's try that again. Nothing. Okay. Okay. I think that one did get snagged on itself. I think you can do tick sprint for like a day. Yes, 1 day. Yeah, couldn't see again. I think it got caught on itself. Okay, so with tick sprint going, you kind of have to listen. But it seems like it's going. I can't tell if it's getting caught on it more often than it's not. Or if we're just getting really unlucky with the... Can I just say how cool this feature is? It's like an inbuilt time lapse. And I'm really not sure how efficient this is with the second layer on. It might actually be dragging the efficiency down. Because I'm not hearing it going off much. I think the day is almost up, though. I'm going to try not to use this feature too much, because I think it will kind of, like... It would definitely mess up the world. Like the data. Because I think that did count. I do not think it has been 200... Has it really been 288 days on this one? I don't know. That's why I don't know if I want to use that tick sprint command too much. But it's definitely oh. Okay, so AFKing for a day. We got 3 pieces of bone meal from that. Okay, maybe... You know, honestly, that's not too bad. Like, if I expanded the farm, maybe added on some more layers, that could be... Yeah, that could be really good. So yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is... You know, it's nothing major. But I think it'll do. And I somehow picked up a piece of rotten flesh. I hate when shit like that ends up in my inventory. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna call that for now. Definitely still need some more work and some more experimentation on this farm. And maybe I need to start building these farms before I make the episode and test them in the creative world testing world. I think I might be getting to the point of doing that. But either way, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. If you did, please do consider liking and or subscribing because it does help me out a ton. I'm like, at the time of recording, I'm like 10 subscribers away from being able to live stream. And that's something I really want to try out at some point. So, do give that a bit of a consideration. And if you made it to this point in the video, consider letting me know in the comments what your favorite Minecraft farm is. Me personally, it's definitely got to be iron farms. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys all in the next one. And remember, until then, always take things 1 day at a time. And also, Hail Gerald.